to the stage, Jen Klee.
Oh, man. I am blessed to be the mother of two beautiful boys. Colby is 6, Leo is 4, and they are magical. So magical, in fact, that oftentimes they can say something and it will magically come true. Particularly at their grandma's house, Colby might say, "I wish we had some ice cream." And what do you know? The next thing I see is Colby and Leo with a huge bowl of ice cream and their grandma looking very pleased with herself. Anyway, last night I was putting the boys to bed, and I walked into their room, and Leo very seriously said, "Mom, the floor is lava." Now, you don't need to tell me twice that I am standing on molten rock. So I dove for the area rug, pushed myself up, and looked around, and sure enough, I am surrounded by thick, bright orange lava. And it's moving faster than what you would think, creeping forward. And then Colby says, "Mom, the rug is lava too." And so I sort of belly flop onto Leo's bed, but not far enough because I'm kind of hanging off, and I start to slide. I'm grasping at the sheets, and I have to arch my back to keep my feet out of the lava, and I'm screaming for someone to save me, and the boys are screaming too. Leo's trying to pull me up by the arms, and I'm screaming, "Someone save me." So Colby takes a pillow from his bed and throws it down, jumps on it, and pushes me up onto Leo's bed, and then he dives onto his bed too. So all three of us are safe on the bed for now. But it is hot. I mean, 2,000 degrees hot. It makes a 90-degree day at the state fair feel like midwinter. And so sweat is pouring off of us, and I'm just hugging the boys tight. The air smells terrible, like rotten eggs. It's hard to breathe, and I'm telling the boys it's going to be okay, but I know it's not. We are watching as their solid wood dresser just incinerates in an instant. And that's when Leo remembers all the stuffed animals that he'd left on the floor and under his bed. And I scream, "Leave them, it's too late for them." And I hug the boys tighter and I squeeze my eyes shut, and it occurs to me that in all the years I have worried about death, never once did I consider that we could die in a volcanic eruption in the middle of Indiana. So I am squeezing the boys, and all of a sudden I decide I'm gonna take one last breath, one last sulfuric breath, and then Leo whispers, "Mommy, the floor's not lava anymore." And I open one eye and then the other and look around, and sure enough, the room is back to normal. Danny, my husband, pokes his head in through the door, and he says, "What is going on in here?" And he looks at me and says, "You're sweating." And we tell him the floor was lava. This morning, over breakfast, Colby, in between mouthfuls of cereal, casually mentions that tonight at bedtime, he and Leo are going to be dinosaurs. "Oh, really?" I say, "What kind of dinosaurs?" "T-Rexes." And that is when I decide to attend the 14th annual Liars Contest at the State Fair and let their dad put them to bed tonight. Thank you.